I still remember the sound of your name, like winter rain against my window. I try to drown it out with busy days, but every road still leads back home. Though I smiled in photos, I laughed with friends, but inside I was breaking slowly. Cause love like yours doesn't really end, it just turns into missing you only. And I know that was the reason you had to leave. I know I made you cry in silence, but if your heart still hears my voice, even just for a moment, please don't forget me. Even if you try, I'm still right here, calling you at night. I loved you wrong, but I loved you deep, and I can't breathe without your memory. So if you ever miss what we used to be, come back to me. Come back to me. I kept your letters in a mental drawer, like prayers that never got answered. And I pretend that I'm not yours anymore, but every heartbeat says I'm lying. I see your face in crowded streets, and every couple holding hands, and I still whisper in my sleep, I'm sorry, I didn't know you're scared. I know I should have held you when you should. I know I broke your trust with silence, but if your heart still has a room for this foolish man, please don't forget me. Even if you try, I'm still right here, calling you at night. I loved you wrong, but I loved you deep, and I can't breathe without your memory. So if you ever miss what we used to be, come back to me. I trade my heart for one more chance, I burn the past just to hold you. Save our land just once again, and I will run for anything to let you. Please don't forget me, even if it hurts. I'll stay right here until the whole world turns. I loved you wrong, but I loved you true, and I'm still lost in everything of you. There's a single tear that falls because of me. Come back to me. Ooh, come back to me. You were always close to me, closer than you had to be, laughing like the world was a light, standing in my quiet nights. I remember every word, even things you never heard. All the moments left behind still replay inside my mind. I stayed right there, but you never knew I loved you, not the way I do. Every time you looked at me, I was hiding truth. I was right beside you every single day, holding words I couldn't say till they slipped away. You would tell me who you liked and I'd smile like I was fine. Every story, every name felt like fire without flame. I kept everything inside, buried where I couldn't hide. Even now I hear your voice in every quiet noise. I was so close, but never enough. You never knew I loved you, even when I stayed. Every little thing I did was love I couldn't say. I was always there, but never in your heart, and I knew it from the start. Still I played the part. If I told you back then, would it change anything? Or would you just smile and walk away again? You never knew I loved you. Now it's all too late. Every feeling I held on turned into this weight. I was right beside you, but I stayed unseen, just a shadow in your life of what I couldn't be. Now it's only memories that remember me. You walked in with a quiet smile, said my name like we had time. We were laughing like it was easy, like you might stay right beside me. Every moment felt so light, talking through the fading night. I thought maybe, just maybe, you were looking back at me. But every time you looked his way, something in me slipped away. I felt it, but I stayed the same, hoping you would feel my name. I was standing right here, but you never saw me. Every word I held inside just disappeared slowly. You were falling for him while I stayed between. Every moment that we shared was never what I dreamed. I tried to be enough, but I couldn't be the one you see. We kept meeting just the same, but nothing ever changed. You would tell me how we laughed while I hid the breaking cracks. I memorized the way you spoke, every word, every hope. But the closer that we grew, the further I was from you. I heard it in the things you said, the way his name filled every breath. And I knew before you told me you were never mine to hold. I was standing right here, but you never saw me. Every word I couldn't say just faded quietly. You were falling for him right in front of me, and the space left of me. I saw you standing by the door, like I've seen you once before. Time just stopped inside my chest, like it never really left. You said my name so quietly, like it still belonged to me. But something in your eyes felt like a soft goodbye. We smiled like nothing changed, but nothing stayed the same. We met again too late, at a different place. Same feeling on your face, but we couldn't stay. We were almost right, just not this time. And I felt it in your touch. You still meant so much. We talked about the little things, like time didn't mean anything, but every word we chose to say was hiding what we couldn't face. I watched the way you held your breath, like you were scared of what comes next. And every second there felt too much to bear. We stood so close again, but we knew how this ends. We met again too late, same heart, new fate. Every word we couldn't say just slipped away. We were almost there, hanging in the air, and I felt it in your eyes. We had to say goodbye. If I reached for you right now, would you turn or turn around? If we try to stay this time, would it break us one more time? Maybe love can still remain, even if we walk away. We met again too late, but it felt the same. Every piece of yesterday still remains. We were standing there like a quiet prayer, but I knew inside my heart we would fall apart. We met again too late, couldn't make you stay. Rewrite our fate. You walked away slowly, just like before, and I stayed there, wanting more. We were sitting face to face, but something felt out of place. You were there but far away, in a way I couldn't say. We stopped asking how we feel, like the silence made it real. Every word just felt too short of what we were before. We didn't fight, we didn't cry, we just slowly passed us by. We were already gone, even holding on. Every moment felt so wrong, like we stayed kept calling it okay just to get through every day, but the truth was in the air, we just didn't wanna care. Every touch became so light, like we didn't feel it right. And the love we used to know had nowhere left to go. We were quiet, we were cold, watching something we can't hold. We were already gone, just pretending on, trying hard to carry on. Something dead and done. We were side by side, but we felt the divide. And I saw it in your eyes long before holding on, every second dragging on, like we stayed too long. Now there's nothing left, just an empty breath, and the truth we couldn't face. We lost us in the same place. We were sitting in the dark, talking like it wasn't hard. I remember how you smiled, like you'd stay a little while. I never asked you what it meant, never thought of where it went. I just let the moments pass like they'd always come back. You were closer than I knew, but I never called it true. Now it's too late to call it love, too late to say I needed us. All the words I held inside stayed there till you said goodbye. Now I'm reaching through the past, trying to make the feeling last, but the moment's already gone and I waited too long. I still hear you in my room, in the silence, in the blue. Every little thing it did, now it means more than it did. I was careless with your heart, like I thought we wouldn't part. Now I see it crystal clear, you were everything right here. You were everything I had, I just didn't understand. Now it's too late to call it love, too late to say I was enough. Every second that I lost turned into a heavier cost. Now I'm standing where you stood, wishing that I understood what I had before it's gone, but I waited too just a little tighter, say the things I never said before you slipped right out my life. Now it's too late to call it love, too late to fix what I've undone. Every feeling left unsaid still keeps echoing in my head. Now I know only truth I'm thinking of, it was always love. But I never said it till it was gone. We were sitting face to face, but something felt out of place. You were there but far away, in a way I couldn't say. We stopped asking how we feel, like the silence made it real. Every word just felt too short of what we were before. We didn't fight, we didn't cry, we just slowly passed us by. We were already gone, even holding on. Every moment felt so wrong, like we stayed too long. We were standing still, but we lost the thrill, and I felt it in your eyes before we said goodbye. We kept calling it okay, just to get through every day. But the truth was in the air, we just didn't wanna care. Every touch became so light, like we didn't feel it right. And the love we used to know, and nowhere left to go. We were quiet, we were cold, watching something we can't hold. We were already gone, just pretending on, trying hard to carry on. Something dead and done. We were side by side, but we felt the divide, and I saw it in your eyes long before goodbye. Maybe we were scared to fall, so we stopped feeling at all. We were already gone, even holding on. Every second dragging on, like we stayed too long. Now there's nothing left, just an empty breath, and a truth we couldn't face. We lost us in the same place. We didn't leave, we just faded. You were closer on the screen than anyone I'd ever seen. Every night we stayed awake, like distance couldn't break. I said I'd give you everything, even things I couldn't bring. If love was all it takes, I thought we'd be okay. We counted days like they were gold, every touch we had to hold. We were strong across the miles, or at least we said we were. Holding on through blurry nights, trying hard to make it work. 1 month turned into 2, then 3 without your touch. And somewhere in between, we stopped feeling us. I memorized your voice at night, the way you laughed, the way you sighed. But something slowly slipped away, and words we didn't say. We used to plan our next goodbye before we even said goodnight. Now silence fills the space where love would always stay. We used to fight the distance hard, now we barely try at all. We were strong across the miles, or at least we tried to be. Holding on to memories that felt close us side by side. We were strong across the miles, but distance had its way. Every promise that we made slowly slipped away. Now I don't count the days or wait for you to call. We didn't fall apart at once, we just didn't hold on at all. You're still there somewhere, just far enough to lose, and I'm still here, learning how to move. Two a.m. and the room feels too wide, like your silence is sleeping beside me. I tell myself I'm over it now, but my hands don't believe me. Your number's still saved in my phone, like a habit I never defeated. I scroll past your name, then I stop, like I'm waiting to be forgiven. I don't even know what I'd say. I don't even know if you'd care, but my heart keeps walking in circles to the place where you used to be there. I almost called just to hear you breathe again. I almost broke every promise to my friends. I almost said I miss you, like the years meant nothing at all. But I swallowed the love, and I didn't call. I learned how to smile in the daytime, how to look like I'm doing okay. But nights are a different kind of truth. They don't let me look away. I would fade away and say goodbye, so calm like it didn't destroy you. And I wondered if I was too easy to leave when you wanted to. I don't even know what I say. I don't even know if you care, but my chest keeps holding your echo, like a prayer I can't stop saying. Hear you breathe again. I almost broke every promise to my friends. I almost said I miss you, like the years meant nothing at all. But I swallowed the love, and I didn't call. If you picked up, would you sound the same? Would you say my name? Like I'm never here back then. I almost said I love you and let the silence flow, but I stayed in the dark, and I didn't call. saw you waiting under golden light, like the world paused just for you. And for a second I forgot my past, forgot the pain I lived through. You smiled at me like you already knew. My heart was learning how to start, and suddenly the air felt clean, like love could be an honest start. I used to carry shadows in my chest, but you don't ask me to explain. You hold the quiet parts of me like they're nothing to be ashamed. You're better than before, not louder, just more real. They don't pull me into fire, they show me how to heal. And when you look into my eyes, I swear the whole world moves, 'cause I'm falling into something safe, and it feels like falling into you. We walk past people living fast, but time slowed down with you. You listened like my words were warm, like everything I said was true. And when our hands brushed steps of daily, I found my heartbeat turn alive. I never knew that simple things could make a broken heart feel right. I thought love always came with fear, like I'd be left in every store. But you feel like the cold after rain, soft and steady, safe and warm. You're better than before, not perfect, just sincere. You don't make me chase forever, you make forever feel near. And when you laugh beside my God, right past us letting go, 'cause I'm falling into something true, and I'm not afraid to fall. Maybe it's too soon to say no word of love, but my heart doesn't need a name. It only knows how you stay gentle, even when I shake. If I've been waiting for a sign, then you're the answer in my skin. I don't want a love that hurts again, I want a love that lets me live. You're better than before, if I didn't know it could be this way. No gaze, no silent punishment, just hands that choose to stay. So if our past comes back to haunt me, I hold you even tighter, 'cause I'm falling into something good. And you're the reason I believe in